He is legendary, he is ruthless, he is the former UFC welterweight champion Robbie Lawler, and after taking most of 2018 off due to injury, he still believes that he can make a run at this welterweight title. Tonight figures to be an opportunity for him to try to prove as much.
Every time Robbie Lawler steps in the octagon, he's got one thing in his mind. It's making his way back to a UFC welterweight championship. Right. He has a ton of ability, great knockout power, crisp, sharp boxing, but don't forget about the kicks of Robbie Lawler. As we saw against Bobby Volker way back when he got back into the UFC, he has the ability to put guys out in a number of ways. He's finished fights by knockouts, he's won decisions, he's done everything. Robbie Lawler is a true legend.
And if you're one of those fans who was watching in May of 2002 when he made his UFC debut against Aaron Riley at UFC 37, you know just how beloved by the MMA masses ruthless Robbie Lawler is. So here he is, the former Strikeforce welterweight champion, Nick Diaz. Stars don't burn much brighter than this, DC. Good to see Nick back on the proving ground tonight.
It's great to see Nick back in the octagon, a guy that every time he makes the walk, you know you are going to get a great fight. He's gonna start going at you the moment the referee says fight. He's gonna be talking. He'll be trying to slap you. He'll be hitting you with the jab, and if you make the mistake of just taking him down, Nick Diaz has a great jiu-jitsu game. Unbelievable submission ability, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt with black belt boxing.
Yep.
That's Nick Diaz.
Lifetime in the sport, made his UFC debut all the way back in UFC 44 against Jeremy Jackson in 2003. Nick Diaz, set to fight ruthless Robbie Lawler. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is the former UFC welterweight champion of the world and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, ruthless Robbie Lawler. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Nick Diaz.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
A pro dating to 2001, here is the veteran Nick Diaz, former UFC title challenger. 13 wins by knockout, another 8 by way of submission. You know the book on Nick Diaz. It's going to be punches and bunches, but if the fight does hit the canvas, you've got to protect yourself. We'll see how it goes for Nick Diaz in his much-anticipated UFC return tonight. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, and there is that ruthless Robbie Lawler right hand. You do not want to get hit with too many of those.
Nah, man, this is a dog. Robbie Lawler is a flat-out dog. A guy that's willing to fight anybody, protect his jaw. I am a massive fan of ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. What a wild start to this fight, unless, of course, you like defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line.
Fast pace here in the early going.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Oh, left hook to the head. It's blocked. Counter punch is good by Diaz.
Nice target change with him attacking the body.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Looping left hand misses the target. Oh, what a lead left.
Oh, nice hook there by Diaz.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Lawler. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Just missed with the elbow there.
Nice defense. He got his hands up and he blocked it. He got him hurt bad here.
Unable to connect with a right hook.
Oh, that one landed. Yep.
Nice head kick gets through. Oh, he lands a hook.
Oh, my goodness.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Gets to the single collar tie now. And has his chin been tested early. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Lawler gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Landed a solid punch there. Oh, single collar tie here. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, a nice straight there by Diaz. And blocks the shot there.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. 20 seconds left.
Big shot lands for both guys.
10 seconds now in round one.
He's in trouble.
Outstanding round, and another 5 minutes coming up. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
Round two here. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a fire fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But
How's the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
he's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh! Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Circling to his right.
Nice punch to the head.
Single collar tie now. Lawler Lawler gets in the clinch yet again.
Massive knee lands from the tie clinch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh, nice job by Robbie Lawler, training now at Hard Knocks. Oh! Could be the beginning of the end here. Oh! Right hand connection from Lawler. Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick. Oh, Diaz is swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage.
Not resting in the clinch, being very active and landing a beautiful punch here in the clinch position.
Oh! And now leather being thrown on both sides. Lawler's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, a huge block there. Pretty strong jab there by Diaz. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly leg.
There's that left hand.
Oh, my God.
Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up.
Oh, landing some big shots, too. Oh!
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that. A huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, big left. Landing a good series of strikes here. Lawler's shot there is blocked. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Lawler's eye starting to swell now. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it. Oh, nice. Big body kick. He gets to the single collar tie. Look at the glare on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Back to the feet now.
Holy smokes.
He's very close to the finish here. And that will do it. Robbie Lawler with one of the greatest knockouts you will see.
Holy.
All right, here now Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 32 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Ruthless Robbie Lawler, the consummate fan favorite, and the power game was on point tonight, champ.
One of the toughest fighters we've ever seen in the UFC. When he came from Strikeforce,